What's up, everybody? I'm back. Dr. Jacques here, Structure Chiropractic. So I wanted to do a quick video here. I'm going to edit this right quick and I'll bring this up just because I'm super OCD. So the caption here is why you can't be healthy without chiropractic. And I wanted to try to make this more of a bold subject. Reason being is because, quite honestly, you cannot be healthy without being adjusted. So I'm going to dive into this, and hopefully you guys will like this, comment, share, follow the page, all that fun stuff. So why you can't be healthy without chiropractic. So let's talk about what health actually is. So health is defined as 100% function. It's mentally, physically, socially, and spiritually. It's not merely the absence of sickness or disease. So if health is 100% function, what controls all of the function in the body? It's going to be the brain, spine, nervous system, right? Because right now, if somebody came in and cut my head off, what would happen to me? I'd fall right over. Is that a belief or a fact? It's a fact. It's a law. It happens 100% of the time. Just like gravity, if you drop your keys, it's always going to fall down to the ground. Same thing happens. So if we have any type of pressure or damage on the spinal cord and nerves, there is no way that we can have 100% function. Therefore, there is no way you can, by definition, be healthy. So what does that look like? So when you're talking about chiropractor, you're talking about going to chiropractors. The number one thing that you need to make sure you're getting done is a set of full spine x-rays. So some people might think that I'm absolutely crazy about that because people think, oh, radiation, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Well, what's going to be doing more damage to you? Tiny, tiny, tiny dose of radiation to get digital filmed x-rays that are so low radiation, it's ridiculous. I'm getting more from standing under this fluorescent light right now, or having a subluxation in your spine is damaging the spine and nervous system, weakening your overall body and your overall health. Which one's going to hurt you more? Of course, it's going to be the subluxation. So I'm going to grab my little model here. I'm going to keep you in suspense. So my handy dandy spine here, if I do, kind of looks like that, just a lot smaller. So the spine here. So from the front, you can see we want to be straight up and down, okay? Straight up and down. From the side, we want to be like here, like here. So we have three very distinct curves. I call them the three C's. C curve in the low back, C curve in the mid back, C curve in the neck, kind of like a banana. So what happens is due to different stresses in our lives, some things that can happen suddenly, like a slip or a fall, or some things that happen over a period of time, which is your repetitive micro traumas, whether that's exercising every day or sitting in a stooped over, hunched over posture. Those individual bones, sections, or curves of your spine can shift away from normal alignment. So what can that look like? So if we're straight from the front here and we have a boom, say we have an anatomical short leg, boom, I go like this. Well, what's going to happen to my nervous system whenever I'm bent like this? It's going to decrease in function. Only the weight of a dime is necessary to decrease function out those nerves up to 40 to 60% decrease in function. That's insane, okay? So you think maybe there might be a little bit more than the weight of a dime on this type of structure? Yeah. Because if I'm bent like this with this posture, boom, I'm smashing those spinal nerves, we're going to decrease function. Now, with subluxations, you don't always feel it. By the time you do, those nerves are already inflamed and your body's already into a crisis. So say you go to a chiropractor, or say you go to a doctor, and they're like, listen, you did the bend over Adams test, and it looks like you have scoliosis, so we're just going to kind of watch it, brace it, whatever they want to do. Is that going to allow your body to be healthy? No way. Just like anything else, just like any other symptom, you want to make sure you're finding the underlying cause of why that is. So say we have a posture like this, okay? Completely crooked, bent, etc. All right? They call that scoliosis, which is an aggressive form of a subluxation. What happens if we have an anatomically short leg and you're falling down on that side? I can adjust you till the cows come home in this area, trying to push, trying to push, trying to push, trying to push. If I don't prop up that side that's causing your foot to cause that curvature here, you're never going to be healthy or well. Now, this brings me up with a patient that I'm actually working with right now. She's a younger girl. She was going to a chiropractor, told her that she had scoliosis, but never really analyzed the x-rays as full or as in-depth as what I just did today. And what happened is she had almost a 20 millimeters anatomically short leg. So how are you supposed to be able to keep your spine in your normal alignment if you're walking around with one leg that's shorter than the other? We have to make sure we brace that, bring it back up to normal so the body can function at 100%. Now let's talk about gaming posture or text neck. So what happens? Boom, we go into that head forward posture like this, right? What's that look like in the spine? Goes into what's called a reverse curvature. that abnormal curvature in the neck can take up to 14 to 15 years off of the end of your lifespan. So you can actually see kids now, because I'm weird, I'm sitting in the airports, I'm flying all the time. When you're looking at people's spines, you can actually start to see bumps coming out the back end of the spine. So if you're in this posture and your spine's bent so abruptly, it's going to cause the bones to shift out posterior. If they're shifting out and you're able to visibly see that just from walking by, that is a very damaged posture. And these kids can't be more than 5, 6, 7 years old, and they're already starting to develop that posture. So they may not have a symptom right now. They may be choking off the life to their body right now, but if they don't have a symptom, they're not going to know to go to a chiropractor. Why? Because their parents don't even know to go to a chiropractor, and they don't know what's going to happen whenever it comes to having a spine bent like that. If you have abnormal teeth and you go to the dentist and you see it and the dentist is like, listen, your teeth are a wreck. We need to do this. We need to put braces on. We need to clean them up. We need to do routine, this, that, and the other thing. You don't even think twice about it. You're like, listen, do what you have to do, straighten these suckers up so that way they can look good, feel good, and that way I don't have any infections in there, right? But when we come to our spine and our nervous system, we only get one spine. I can rip out teeth and put in dentures if I want to, but you only have one spine to protect your one God-given nervous system. So you cannot possibly be healthy by definition without chiropractic, because I can guarantee you that you're walking around every single day of your life with a subluxation in your spine. If you don't believe me, just do a simple posture test. Look at people's shoulders, see if one's dipped down like this or maybe over like this, and then take a look at people's posture like this. People walking around holding their back, gimping. What if guys have wallet in the backs of their pockets there, or if women are constantly crossing their legs at the knee? All of those things are going to cause your spine to shift away from normal alignment. And if you're not getting x-rays taken on your spine, you're not analyzing it, you're not being proactive, it's just a matter of time. Until you get that diagnosis, you're like, I have arthritis. And you're like, listen, I'm 25 years old. How the heck do I have arthritis in my body? Well, years of neglect on your spine can absolutely cause you to have degeneration on your spine. So we have to make sure we're fully analyzing the spine. Take a proper set of x-rays. If you've never had a set of x-rays done before, then by all means, find a chiropractor. Even if you just pop in for a half a second, say, just take x-rays on me right quick. My chiropractor doesn't have a machine. Just do it so that way you can have the file of what your spine looks like. The other awesome thing about x-rays is that I can see any type of inflammation that you have going on in your body. I can see if you have digestive inflammation. I can see if you have potential irritable bowel symptoms. I can see what your stomach acid's looking at. I can see if you have thyroid calcification. There's so many different things that you can get from a simple diagnostic test. So there's no reason why you shouldn't get a set of x-rays taken, especially if you're getting yourself adjusted. Because how many times have you gone to a chiropractor and you feel like, you know what, they do the same thing every single time I come in. Lay on this side, lay on that side, pop, 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 turn your neck to this side, turn your neck to that side. And you go about your way and you're like, you know what, that worked for the first maybe couple months, but now I feel like I need more. I feel like I'm stuck. I feel like I'm plateauing. What is there that I can do? Well, again, if we go back to that posture, we have that spine that's bent like this, and some chiropractor, some knucklehead is adjusting you in this spot here. Just think basic physics. Boom, force going in here. What's that going to do to that spine? It's going to cause it to continue to bend away from normal. And if you're only pounding bones, if you're only adjusting bones, you're not addressing the structure, the ligaments, the muscles, or doing any of those things, that adjustment could be massively powerful. It can turn the power back on in your body. But if you go back to the same lifestyle that caused your spine to go out of alignment to begin with, guess what's going to happen? The same exact posture. So with that being said, you can't be healthy without chiropractic. So if you're not going to a chiropractor, get your butt into a chiropractic office. We're running specials. I'm going to put the link on what we're running here. We're running back to school specials because I'm sick of seeing families being sick, suffering, and not having any answers. And especially this time of year, I don't know what the hell's going on, but everyone seems to be getting sick. You know who's not getting sick? Me. You know who else isn't getting sick? My wife, my office manager, Cynthia. My son's not getting sick. Why? Because we take care of our spine and our nervous systems, and we're educated enough to know what health truly is. So if you've never had the true definition of health as 100% function, and you've never had your function measured in your body, then by all means, reach out, schedule an appointment, click on the comment box below whenever I put that in there, okay? So those of you who are in the Pittsburgh area and you need x-rays taken, get your butt in the office. There's no reason, no excuse. I have patients drive 5 hours to come and get x-rays taken in my office. Why? Because I'm one of the only ones that know how to do it properly. So get your butt in, we'll get you taken care of, we'll give you an action plan, and that way you can start living your health and your life with predictability instead of worrying about having some type of serious disease happen further down the line. So that being said, thanks for tuning in to my first video that I've had in a really long time. I'm gonna post this to YouTube as well. I'm gonna reshare it back here, but love y'all. Have an awesome day. Thank you all for tuning in.